Hello everyone, this is Mike with another Pokemon video. I'm showing you the water deck I've been using over the last few days. I just kind of threw this deck together and have actually been doing fairly well with it. So I'm just going to go over the cards really quickly and then we'll go into further detail on the actual cards themselves. So we're running Lapras, another version of Lapras. We have Articuno, this Articuno, Schviel, CeeLo, Psyduck, 2 Froakie, 2 Frogadier, 1 Greninja, 2 Shelder, 1 Cloyster, 1 Vaporeon-EX. Into the trainers, we have 2 Dive Balls, 1 Energy Switch, 2 Evo Soda, however you pronounce it, 2 Professor's Letter, 2 Trainer's Mail, 2 Energy Retrieval, 2 Fresh Water Sets, 2 Tiero, however you pronounce his name, 2 Pokemon Fan Club, 1 Fisherman, 2 Pokemon Center Lady. I just call it the Nurse Joy card. But next up, 2 Muscle Bands, 1 Double Colorless Energy, and 19 Water Energy. And we're going to go into further detail on all the cards now. So here's Lapras. And it has 120 HP. Has Aaron running for 1 blue. It's search your deck for a trainer card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and then shuffle it afterward. A good way to get your dive balls and Eva sodas out. And then for 2 water and a colorless, it has Water Splash, which is flip a coin. If it's heads, it does 20 damage more, so it does 80 to start, and then possibly doing 100 if you get heads. The next Lapras has 110 experience. Has Seafaring, flip 3 coins for each head. Heads, attach a water energy to from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. And then for 2 colorless, has Hydro Pump. Does 20 more damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. We have Articuno, has 120 hit points. Has one for 1 water, it is Find Ice. Search your deck for up to 3 water energy. Reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle the deck afterwards. And for 2 water, 2 colorless, you have Freezing Wind, which does 100 damage. We have this Articuno as well, and if your opponent Pokemon is knocked out from damage from an attack from this Pokemon, you take 1 more prize card. It has Chilling Sigh for 1 water energy, and it puts your opponent's active Pokemon to sleep temporarily. And for 2 water and a colorless, it has Tri-Edge. Flip 3 coins, and it does 40 more damage for each head that shows up. Next up, we have Schviel, 70 hit points, 2 water energy, can do Ice Ball. You can evolve it to CeeLo, which has 90 hit points. For 1 water, 1 colorless, it has Freezing Headbutt, flip a coin. If it's heads, the active Pokemon is not paralyzed. And for 2 water and 1 colorless, it has Aurora Beam for 50 damage. You have 1 Psyduck, 60 hit points, 2 colorless attack to do 20 damage with Stampede. Froakie, 60 hit points, 1 water for Pound for 10, 1 water and a colorless for Water Drip for 20. We have Frogadier, which is the evolution of Froakie, 80 hit points, 1 water, 1 colorless for Lick, does 30 damage, and if you flip a coin, if you get heads, the Pokemon that you're attacking becomes paralyzed. And we have Greninja, the evolution of Frogadier, 130 hit points. It has the ability of Water Shuriken. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a water energy from your hand. If you do, put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. And for 1 water, you have Mist Slash. This attack's damage isn't affected by weakness or resistance or any other effects on your opponent's Pokemon, and that does 50 damage. There's Shelder, 60 hit points. 1 water, 1 colorless for Clamp. Flip a coin. If it's heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is not paralyzed. If it's tails, the attack does nothing. And we can evolve that to Cloyster. Has 100 hit points. It has Clamp Crush for 1 water, 1 colorless, 30 damage. Flip a coin. If it's heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is not paralyzed. And discard an energy card attached to that Pokemon. And it has Spike Cannon for 2 water, 1 colorless. Has flip 5 coins. This attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. We have Vaporeon-EX, 180 hit points. Has Bubble Drain for 1 water and colorless. It does 30 damage and heals 30 damage to itself. And for 2 water and 1 colorless, it has Deep Squall. It says this attack does 130 damage, minus 10 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Into our trainers, we have Dive Ball. Search your deck for a water Pokemon, reveal it, and then put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck afterward. This is a really good way to get your to get stuff to evolve faster, or to get out like a Vaporeon-EX or an Articuno. Next up, we have 1 energy switch. Just move 1 energy from your one of your Pokemon to another Pokemon. So if you have a Pokemon that's about to get knocked out, maybe you transfer energy off, so when it does get knocked out, you don't lose all the energy. Evosoda, search your deck for a card that evolves from one of your Pokemon, put it onto that Pokemon, and it counts as evolving it. You can't use the card during your first turn or on the turn that a Pokemon was put into play. Professor's Letter, search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle. This is a good way to get your water energies out. Trainer's Mail, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. You may reveal a trainer card from there, except for another Trainer's Mail, and put it into your hand, then shuffle the cards back into your deck. Energy Retrieval, put 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand, so if a Pokemon gets knocked out, this is a good way to use that energy again. Freshwater Set, heals 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. Tierno, just draw 3 cards, a good draw card. Pokemon Fan Club, search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon, reveal them, put them into your hand, and then shuffle it afterward. A good way to get out like strong Pokemon like Articuno or Vaporeon-EX. Fisherman, put 4 basic energy cards from your discard pile into your hand. Pokemon Center Lady heals damage and remove all special conditions from one of your Pokemon. This works really well with Vaporeon-EX's Deep Squall attack, because you heal off all the damage you have to make the Deep Squall do more damage. This Deep Squall does 10 damage less per each counter that you've taken. We have Muscle Band. This attack of Pokemon on this card as a tattoo does 20 more damage. And Energy, 1 double colorless, which just gives you 2 colorless, and 19 water energies. Like I said, I've been having a lot of success with this deck, just getting out really powerful Pokemon fairly quickly, like Vaporeon. Vaporeon's probably been my VIP in most of the games I've played. Just got it to heal damage off of itself, and then use Deep Squall to essentially just knock Pokemon out. I've also attached the Muscle Band to it as well to do even more damage. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon videos. We'll see you next time, and take care.